I was amazed when I got it. But I had actually managed properties. With my English schools, we had 4 branches of my schools, of my school, and we had teachers living in apartments that we rented out. We sublet to them. So my wife and I had effectively managed properties, with these teachers. So, and that was over 20 years or so. Okay. So I use that experience as evidence that I've already done this already. So boom, I got my license. It was great. But my assistant, got this for me. She filled out all the paperwork and did all this for me. I told her, my experience with this. So I don't think anyone can get that, but I think I got it because of my English school experience. It kind of fell together. So, yeah, but I think I could pursue this aspect and probably, create another career, but I enjoy teaching. I didn't really want to move in that area. I've had people approach me, as I said, but haven't chosen to pursue that. If I was going to do it, I would just open up another property myself, I think.
Okay. And just basically two more questions for you. What do you wish, knowing what you know now, what do you wish you had known from the get-go?
I wish I had studied for this.
Studied for this interview? For Airbnb?
Good questions. What do I wish I know? I wish I'd started earlier. I wish I trusted the Airbnb app and started earlier than 2015. With anything you want to do that's different, I think your partner, your family members, your friends, they all mean well. And I think it's a human condition in that we try to avoid risk. And if you're going to do something like this, it's a risk. But I think you need people around you who are going to support you and help you to foment the idea of how you're going to do this. So don't let them criticize. Don't let them turn you off. Have them help you with the idea. After doing that, like another day, then they can talk about the problems, but don't let them destroy your energy before that. And I don't mean to criticize my friends or throw my wife under the bus or anything. But I just think that people mean well, but they want to they want to warn you.
Yeah, people are also afraid of the unknown.
They're afraid of the unknown, yeah.
Nobody knows how an airplane really works.
Right.
They just, it's going to fly.
Yeah.
Data shows it's going to fly, but still people don't know how an airplane really stays up in the sky, but they still trust that everything will work out well. So they are unfamiliar with the Airbnb concept, and they haven't stayed at an Airbnb. I've asked countless numbers of people, and people really are not so aware of it.
Right. Yeah, no, I would. So use the people in your life. I mean, use them to help you, but have them support you at first, and then later on, let them critique what you're doing, because they're important to point out what you're missing. So that's really good, especially if you have a really critical friend who likes to sort of point out what's wrong with things. Use them because they're gold. But don't let them deter you. So I would have started earlier. I'd really try to determine who your customers are going to be. I thought we would get a lot of families at one of our units, but we tended to get young people and couples, and we decorated it with kind of Disney characters and all this stuff, and it was okay, but we got mostly Chinese guests, and I'm not sure they were so into the Disney stuff, so I decided I'd change it. I really listened to guests' comments because and I still do. I mean, you're always learning,
Yeah.
but they see things you don't do because they're staying there a lot.
Yeah.
So we revamped this one unit that I'm thinking of that was all kind of Disney stuff, and now it's kind of America 1950s. It's a lot more space, a lot decluttered, and it's very popular. So yeah, that was one thing that I learned. So really think about who your
future clientele
yeah.
might. Did you hire a professional photographer? A lot of people on YouTube suggest that.
I did eventually. Actually, I hired a former student from one of the universities.
Wow, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took the pictures first of all, and then I hired him to do some as well. And guests actually have taken good photos here and there. So I've used, if with their permission.
Yeah.
But it's a good idea if you can do that. You get someone who really knows how to take those architectural photos.
Yeah. Also, I noticed on Airbnb, a lot of hosts tend to not create a niche or a theme. They want everything slick and chic, or they have a Caribbean atmosphere.
Right.
So it's either one of the two. Then no one's gonna go like the Hawaiian theme or Asian theme with tatami or some sort of golden, golden screen divider or room divider. I guess when you're decorating your units, is there something that you would suggest to your listeners out there to keep the rooms more standardized or more neutral, or create a niche or theme?
Yeah, I'm just thinking about this. I love decorating. I was so sad actually when I finished decorating everything. I was like, oh, I want another unit. I want to decorate more. This is fun. I like a niche. I'm not sure if that's good advice, but it's worked for me so far. The Canadian house, it looks like kind of a Victorian style building. It's got lots of wood. So, but there are some people who don't like that. Foreigners love it, especially after they've been staying in Japan for a while. They're just like, wow. And some of the Japanese absolutely love it. And some of the Chinese absolutely love it. Some don't, though. Some don't like the smell of the wood. It's kind of a unique smell. So you're going to get people all across the map, but people are going to look at the photos and kind of go, oh, wow, I like that. Yeah, I like that wood. Or they're going to go, I don't like that wood. I'm going to choose a different place. I like the niche aspect. I think if you don't want the niche, then maybe stay in a hotel where you get sort of the same rooms. But I could be all wet, but I think it's worked for me so far. One of the units is kind of old Wild West cowboy style. Wow. And I was thinking that would be kind of cool for the Japanese to stay at. They kind of go, wow, I'm in old America for the day or whatever. And they tend to think it's kind of cute. They like that. And kawaii or cute, as you know, is a big thing in Japan.